One of these ETBs sold more than 2,200 units in just 24 days, while another dropped 17% despite having strong sales. The difference between price and demand is what we're actually breaking down today. In this video, we're taking a data-driven look at some of the biggest Pokemon sealed products in the market right now. I put the last 24 days of TCG sales data and price data for 4 regular ETBs, both 30th Celebrations UPC, night and day, and Destined Rivals booster box. We'll break down how many are selling, how prices are moving, and compares ETBs side by side to see which product is showing the strongest demand. Let's get straight into it. I am giving away this amazing Delta species Psyduck once we get to 100 subscribers. All you have to do is leave a like, comment, subscribe so you can be entered for the giveaway. Back to the video. So here we have it, JCTCG Market Watch. Our first look is going to be 30th Celebration ETB. These have taken a massive beating, right, during the last 24 days. As we can see, it has actually dropped 17%, right? As we are nearing this release date, we have sold roughly 1,600 units and 67 are actually selling per day. So as we can see, on August 20th, we have reached 269, right? So people are gearing up. And as if we can see here, the volume is definitely increasing, right? As the prices continues to drop, right? So this is typical for these markets. The first wave typically gets wrecked. So I hope you were not a Timmy and you did not purchase this at over $300, right? Because right now you are fully wrecked. Of course, the volume ended up peaking as the price dropped. That is very common, right? More buyers are stepping in. So it seems to be trying to find a bottom around this price. However, there have been news that this set is going to be massively printed. So be very careful if you're trying to actually buy this set. Next, we have Destined Rivals ETB. Now, this has been taking a beating after the announcement of reprints, right? So as we can see, this is down 11% in the last 3 weeks, 24 days. 2,200 units have sold, right? So people are definitely stepping up to buy this. However, the issue here is that people are actually expecting this to drop even more, right? So as we can see here, when the prices hit the lowest, the volume went up, right? So 242 units were sold. The current price is about $120, although you can probably find it cheaper on eBay, right? And just off the side deals. The issue here is that people are expecting it to drop even further, right? So always keep that in mind. You can always buy when there's blood in the streets, right? That's the saying. This is definitely something to keep an eye out, right? Destined Rivals is a go-to set, and it's probably one of the better sets in Scarlet and Violet era. Next, we have Ascended Heroes ETB. Now, this is another one of those go-to sets, one of the biggest hype sets we've had in a while. And as we can see, this is kind of just trying to find a bottom, right? This is starting to go sideways during the last 3 weeks, and I know that's probably not enough data, right? I just wanted to be current with the prices. The volume picked up on 8/16, right? And we can't really compare today's data given that it's just the most current, but this is selling for $170 still, right? Roughly. So another set to just keep an eye out. If you can find discount or sales, might be worth watching. People are actually forgetting about this set, which is insane, right? With the 30th celebration hype, might be worth just keeping an eye out for this. Next, we have Prismatic Evolutions ETB. This is similar to Ascended Heroes, right? It's down 3.5%. The sales are actually down a little bit, right? So it's actually stable right now. Not much going on. Yeah, the current price is actually $160, which is, I find it pretty amusing that it's actually cheaper than Ascended Heroes. Is only selling 22 units a day, right? So volume is definitely down a bit. This is just sitting to the side. People are starting to believe that some of the newer sets are better, and this might be worth, right, just stacking up ETBs and seeing what happens. As we can see here, this is just doing a comparison of all 4 ETBs with Destined Rivals leading the charge with more units. So this is something interesting to keep an eye out. Ascended Heroes and Prismatic are actually down, right? They're down here in volume, and people are just focusing right now on Destined Rivals and 30th Celebration, right? This is going to be an interesting story going forward. These 2 sets here are just being forgotten at this moment. So next we have 30th Celebration UPC. This is going to be day, which features Espeon, right? This is actually down 34%, which is insane, right? Please do not get wrecked buying this at the most overhyped prices. Currently, it seems to be trying to find some type of bottom here at the 400 mark. Volume is definitely increasing as price decreases, which is a good sign. Buyers are stepping in, and the highest price was 645 just 3 weeks ago. So don't be a Timmy. Let this price, you know, find its bottom, and then you end up buying, right? 30th Celebration is probably going to be printed for a while. So be patient. Next, we have 30th Celebration UPC. This is going to be nighttime featuring Umbreon. This is actually down 28. This is actually down 28%, right? It sold more than the day, right? So the day was 16 units. This is around 18 units. Sales is definitely increasing as the price is dropping, which is also a good sign. That just simply means buyers are responding to the price, right? But it doesn't actually mean that the product finally found its floor. Once again, this is going to be another one of those products worth keeping an eye out, right? Current price is about 531, which is, of course, Umbreon. This has a premium over Espeon, which, I mean, I actually think both of these should be roughly around the same price. So keep it on your watch list. Let it find its bottom. Do not rush. There will be more coming to the market. Next, we have the one and only Destined Rivals booster box. This is another one that's been taking a crazy beating in the last 3 weeks. The current price about 400. The percentage change is 25%, right? 300 units have been sold the last 3 weeks, and we are having 12 per day, right? That is actually pretty good volume. And another positive sign is that as the prices is dropping, the more units are selling, right? That's what you want to see. As of right now, this booster box presents the most opportunity. If you're looking to buy this could be a good time to start dollar cost averaging. No financial advice, but me personally, I think this is going to be a great pickup and a great investment. So my biggest takeaway here is that demand and price performance are not telling the same story, right? Destined Rivals have actually sold the most units. However, Ascendant Heroes and Prismatic were actually just going sideways, right? 30th Celebration is still going through the whole entire price discovery, right? So you have to just keep an eye out, be patient, and just let it settle, right? Do not chase over these items. If you're new to the hobby and you just want to buy one at hopefully retail, you know, to open, that would be great. We'll see where the market goes with Destined Rivals, right? The prices is dropping. Hopefully it finds some type of level down pretty soon and maybe becomes a purchase, right? So let me know in the comments which one you rather own. If you have stayed this far into the video, 777s on the chat, I am very much appreciated. If you found this video helpful, or you like this type of content, or you want me to do more of JCTCG Market Watch, let me know in the comment. It takes a while to create this setup. Please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.